How do you grow something without soil? Such a strange concept is what drew me to this topic. Despite being a bit unorthodox, vertical farming has become increasingly popular. My name is Hana. I'm a high school student, and by the end of this presentation, you should learn what vertical farming is, its benefits, and its drawbacks. So, what is vertical farming? Simply put, it's a type of controlled environment agriculture where crops are grown in stacks in buildings or other structures. Their growth conditions like light, nutrients, humidity, and temperature are met and controlled by farmers. Now, while vertical agriculture has been seen for hundreds of years, its modern equivalent was introduced in 1999 by Dixon Desbaumier, a professor of public and environmental health at Columbia University. Since then, it's been widely publicized. Large companies and small farms can be seen in places such as the US, Germany, Italy, Belgium, Japan, and more. It uses several techniques, such as hydroponics, aquaponics, and aeroponics, to grow mostly leafy plants, but some other fruits, vegetables, and mushrooms. What are the benefits? Well, by 2050, it's estimated that the population will increase to almost 10 billion people. About 70% will live in urban areas. With such a large population to feed, global food production will need to increase by more than 50%. And with our climate crisis being what it is, directing more land and fresh water towards agriculture is simply not an option. Now, one of the biggest advantages of vertical farming is that farms can grow a wide variety of crops at the same time, any given time of the year. Farms can also have a crop yield 6 times or higher than traditional farms or greenhouses. And because of its independence from the environment, vertical farms can be installed virtually anywhere. This means urban areas can get fresh local food on a regular basis. Now, during the transport and packaging process, nutrients in crops are often lost. Having farms so close to consumers reduces this loss and cuts down on pollution. Topsoil is an essential part to growing crops on traditional farms. 95% of crops around the world are grown with topsoil. But with modern-day practices such as pesticide use, synthetic fertilizers, and overuse, half the topsoil in the world has been lost in the last 150 years. Soil in the US is eroding 10 times faster than it can be replenished. By not using soil or conventional farming practices, vertical farms give topsoil a chance to recover while still producing large amounts of crops. As you know, fresh water is a finite source. Of all the water on the planet, only about 2.5% of it is fresh, and about 70% of that is consumed by the agriculture industry. Now, this consumption is only going to grow in the next few decades, while half the population will live in areas where freshwater supply is stressed. That is 5 billion people. 1 billion will live in areas where they simply don't have enough water at all. Now, due to the techniques it uses and water recycling, vertical farming consumes much less water, in some cases up to 99% less. Now, despite all these benefits, there are 4 very important drawbacks to consider. Vertical farms can consume huge amounts of energy. With their constant LED lighting, temperature, and humidity control, farms can easily consume more than 10 times the energy that traditional farms use. Because of this, vertical farms can do more harm than good by contributing to greenhouse gas emissions if the energy needs are met with unsustainable sources. Right now, vertical farms are also very costly to set up and run. Because of this, very few are willing to invest, making it hard to incorporate on a large scale. And if we don't do so soon, the benefits vertical agriculture provides will not be very effective in the future. So while it still needs work, vertical agriculture can provide a solution to many of the problems we face now and may have soon. Here's my works cited, and thank you for watching.